Hola a todos. Para hoy. First, I'll assign activity number 4. Now, this is for span 1010-009 only. If you're in another section, you may or may not be doing that same activity. We'll look at exploraciones léxicas 1, and we'll also take a look at conexiones culturales, el arte y la emoción. Bueno, so first, let's take a look at activity number 4, which in my class has a due date of April. Momentito. For Friday, April 10th. Virtual Study Abroad assignment, tu piso. Aquí tenemos una fotografía de una calle en el centro de Madrid. As your first task before leaving for Madrid, you must find an apartment available in the center of the city using the website idealista.com. Then you'll write a description of a room in the apartment with an accompanying screenshot of the room. So your maximum budget is 750 euros per month. You also want to look for a furnished apartment. Here's the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and go to the website. So we'll pick out an apartment that we're interested in, make a screenshot of a room, and then we're going to do a description of that room. And do I have? Yeah, and I have an example of what that would be like. So I took a screenshot of the kitchen, made a description of that, so you have a model to follow. But let's take a look at the website itself. Okay, aquí está, idealista.com. Now, we're looking to rent, so we're going to engage alquilar in Madrid. Buscar. Okay, so now I'm going to have to click on the center. Okay, and then anything I click on is going to give me I'm looking for an apartment in the center. Anything I click on now is going to give me an apartment in the center. I'm going to go for the the most central district, which is El Barrio que se llama Sol. Okay, now I'll want to put in some parameters here. So what I'm looking for here are, viviendas is fine. Precio máximo de 750. Okay, the only other thing I'm going to need to check is equipamiento. We want it amueblado, furnished. Okay, so anything I check on then is going to be within my parameter. I'll take a look at the first one that came up. Okay, and there's all kinds of information on, there's a map of where it's at, things, a description of the apartment in writing, and then here are the photos of different rooms. And you can pick one that you'd like, make a screenshot of that. And to make a screenshot, there's a lot of different ways to do this. I usually do it with the snipping tool, which is a Windows accessory. So I'll do that. Make a snip. I'll save the file, and then I'll just paste it into my Word document, and then I can complete that step on writing the activity out. Okay, so the instructions are, the interface is always changing, but more or less it's about the same as what you see there. Go through these steps, and then we have our model right there. Okay, so that's activity number 4. Now we're going to start off with chapter 5 vocabulary. ¿Estás feliz en el trabajo? Es el tema de este capítulo. Okay, we are now on page 144 in the textbook. That's chapter 5, Exploraciones Léxicas 1. Aquí está, dice. Un momento. My tab's been running kind of slow today. Okay, Laura trabaja en el Café Simón. Es un lugar muy popular en el centro histórico de la ciudad. ¿Cómo están las personas en el café? Repeticiones corales. Primero yo, luego ustedes. Está sorprendida. Está feliz. Está triste. Está cansado. Está enamorado. Está aburrida. Está enfermo. Está preocupada. Está enojada. Está avergonzado. Los estados de ánimo. Estar alegre. Estar celoso. estar confundido, estar contento, estar deprimido, estar emocionado, estar frustrado, estar interesado, estar loco, estar nervioso, estar ocupado, estar de acuerdo, estar equivocado, estar sano, estar seguro. Okay, remember these vocabulary words are adjectives. They're all used with a star, and they should agree in gender and number with the noun that they modify. So if I say, estoy encantado, my wife would say, estoy encantada. My kids would say, the two of them together, estamos encantados. So again, words that describe one's feelings are always used with the verb estar, and we'll talk a little bit more about why that is a little bit later on in the chapter. Ok, vamos a una actividad, antónimos. Antónimo significa antonym, which is the opposite of these words, for example. So we're looking for the antonym of frustrado, antonym of ocupado, triste, etc., etc. Dice, escribe una palabra del vocabulario que puede ser el antónimo de cada palabra de la lista. So sometimes there might be more than one possible from the list that we just saw. So at this moment, you can take a pause to complete this activity on today's activity worksheet, activity uno, antónimos. Okay, I'm going to put the slide back up. They can continue on whenever you're ready. Actividad 2, La Negra Tomasa. Dice, listen to the song at the link below and make a list of the emotions you hear mentioned. This is a song, La Negra Tomasa. It's been done by a number of different artists. This Cuban song. This particular version is by the group called Caifanes, and they're an older group. Okay, so this is actually a pretty old picture of them. This link here, obviously, you won't be able to access it from the video, but on the worksheet, I have the link right here, and you can put your answers right there. And you know, I just realized I did that out of order. I'm not going to redo this, but that's activity number 3. You can do it in whatever sequence you want. Is number 2 actually had textbook activity on page 145, cinco y tú. So let's take a look at that. Página 145 in el libro de texto. And I'll leave you to do Negra Tomasa in whatever order you like. Vamos, mind tap. Okay, 552. Dice, trabaja con un compañero. So obviously we're going to be doing this by ourselves, but dice, cuando estoy cansado yo, and then we'll just simply leave off the E2 part, so you won't have to tag that question for a conversation part. You're going to write down your answer. Okay, let's take a look at the model. Cuando estoy cansada, yo duermo en mi sofá con mi gato. And then another example. Cuando estoy cansada, yo también duermo, pero prefiero tomar una siesta en mi cama. Okay, so following that model, cuando estoy enamorado, yo compro flores para mi esposa. Cuando estoy triste, hablo con mi mamá por teléfono. Cuando estoy aburrido, hago ejercicio, generalmente bailo en la sala con mi hija. Cuando estoy enojado, otra vez hago ejercicio porque necesito usar energía. Cuando estoy enfermo, yo guardo cama. I stay in bed. Y, bueno, cuando estoy contento, canto y toco mi guitarra. Okay, so those are some examples of things I do when I'm feeling these emotions. So you're going to complete that activity right here. Okay, we have one more. We're going to take a look at the cultural activity for today, page 146, página 146. Y esta sección se llama El arte y la emoción. Dice, ¿quién es tu artista favorito? ¿Qué emociones sientes cuando observas su arte? Pues mi artista favorito, es Diego Velázquez. Esta es una pintura por Diego Velázquez, se llama Las Meninas, que es muy famosa y está en el Museo del Prado en Madrid, España, que es un museo muy grande. En esta pintura hay un autorretrato, self-portrait, del artista. Este es un autorretrato de Diego Velázquez. Okay, so he's in his own painting. Para mí, esta pintura es muy impresionante y estoy interesado cuando miro el arte de Diego Velázquez. A propósito, by the way, there's a statue of Diego Velázquez. I always bring this up in class when it comes up when we talk about Diego and of his work. If you exit the rear of the language building and you head to the left in the direction of the GAB, and you look to your left about midway through, you'll see that statue of a man on a horse, and that's a statue of Diego Velázquez that was donated to UNT some time back. Bueno, un momento. Ahora, ok, de veras está lento hoy. El arte de la emoción, que aquí tenemos una pintura por Frida Kahlo. Unas preguntas. So first step, I'd like you to do this reading, page 146, and then you go back to your worksheet and complete questions 1 through 5, referring to this picture as necessary. Por ejemplo, la pintura de Frida Kahlo produce sentimientos de, pues, miedo para algunas personas, yo creo. En mi opinión, el arte puede inspirar a las personas. Me gusta el arte que demuestra mucha historia, que es arte viejo, es decir, arte histórico. No me gusta el arte que es abstracto, que no es mi tipo de arte favorito. El arte es importante para mí porque me gusta visitar los museos y contemplar las pinturas y esculturas también. Ok, es todo por hoy. Gracias por mirar y adiós.